Greetings, viewers. Welcome to my attempt at the ultimate workshop. I'm Doug. Hello, welcome. I'm tangled already. Welcome. So, welcome to Oversight Workshop. Slight oversight. Turns out, cutting lumber in your house is a really bad idea. Who would have thought? No matter what kind of filtration system you have, how many vacuum cleaners, no matter what you do, sawing wood, sanding wood in the house, terrible idea. So it's changed everything. I am no longer going to be running a table saw and all that crap over here, because it was throwing dust and wood chips like you wouldn't believe. Whoops, sorry. I had a little problem here. So, that damn table saw and the chop saw literally launch wood chips 20 feet. The sanders, oddly enough, aren't that bad. The vacuum sucks almost all of that in. But the saws, they're just so powerful. They're like literally launching crap everywhere. So I have built a temporary sawmill on the other side of the garage. I put up like a curtain to try and restrict the dust to one area. It's ridiculous. It threw my whole plan into chaos, but it's okay. It'll work out. I'm in no hurry too, which, I got the rest of my life. I am in no hurry at all. I've got most of it behind me. I would say I am at what I would like to think is about the halfway stage. About halfway. Should do a little tour and show you how it's going. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's like, some of the stuff is actually enjoyable. Working on trim, picking layouts of shelving and toolboxes and workbenches and tools, colors, materials. Some of it's actually kind of enjoyable. So all of it's expensive. Unfortunately, the materials, everything is so frigging expensive. Material-wise, it's just ridiculous. So probably $3,000 so far in materials, between a couple cases of the faux or that fake stone stuff, the lumber, this hardware, nails, anchors, a few specialty tools like that ram set. What else? But yeah, about $3,000 in just materials. What else? That's not including all the crap I bought as far as stains and polyurethanes and extra lumber. A lot of paint and stains for my pallet wall that I'm experimenting with, which also has been a lot of fun. What else? Yeah. Sawing in the house, no good. A lot of people set up workshops in their basement and they must have like incredible, I can't imagine. I would have to have maybe some overhead type air filters. They're not all that super expensive. But as far as dust filtration and stuff, I think maybe like those units that you can hang, I saw them as cheap as $150. And they work good from what I hear. I was thinking about checking maybe that out, because honestly, doing it in a nearly windowless basement, I mean, those little glass block vent windows are not letting a whole lot of fresh air in or out. So, I'm going to look into that. I have come up with a barn job a poor man's air filter system by simply throwing, I thought I had one out, furnace filters on the back of a box fan. You know what I mean? That works okay. Big square furnace filter. I just stick it right to the back of a box fan. That works pretty good. But regardless, it was just too much. It was covering everything in dust. And I will never be able to get it all out. I'll have dust in here forever. And it wasn't even all that much. I only cut a few pieces. So lesson learned. I have, in fact, set up like a crazy old sawmill type thing on the other side of the iron curtain. But I think a key, we'll just do a quick tour. It's probably going to be a long video. I should do a two-parter. Let's do a two-parter. A key with some of the stuff is boxing it in because it is throwing so much crap around. It's not even a matter of a vacuum and suction and filtration, because it is launching the crap through the air 100 miles an hour. The vacuum cleaner and stuff like that is not going to help. Okay, so I do have, I kind of barn job this little area. Bear with me. And just made like a little temporary box to catch the 100-mile-an-hour debris. What else? Oh, here goes the box fans. Why are we not on? The furnace filter on the back of the box fan thing, like that type of thing. So look at that monstrosity. Yeah. And it just throws too much. It literally just like a party popper going off. It's throwing sawdust everywhere. So I had that. I just found out today that the old table saw fits under that table absolutely perfectly. So that was a bonus. I did not realize that. Cool little space saver. I'm actually going to try and first I'm going to build, while I'm waiting for my final stuff, I'm actually going to try and build a desperately needed workbench. I'm going to make a full sheet of plywood, 4x8, with a couple, like 3 or 4 full sheets of plywood. 4x4s, I have a whole bunch of 4x4s, I have like 22x4s. I want to build like a super big, beefy, nice workbench. And I am the type of person that I cannot even build a doghouse. I mean, I just never could build stuff, man. I'm terrible at it. People probably don't realize that about me, but I can't even build a birdhouse. So it'll be cool, I guess. I'll do a lot of videotaping and we'll try and learn this stuff together. I want to experiment with learning different joints, joining these boards like mortise and tenons and half laps and even like dovetails. I want to videotape all this stuff. But this is the little cutting area for now. The table saw was in here. I took it out to use it as a table. That's one beauty of a table saw, though. It's always available as a table, because I'm trying to get organized. So I'm one of those people that once I very easily start to feel physically uncomfortable with too much clutter. It'll just make me a little uncomfortable. I don't know. I can't explain it. And I end up chucking everything and cleaning up in a big mad hurry. And then I've got to deal with that mess some other time, and that's what I was going to do today. There's one of the sheets. I have some sweet 3/4 beautiful plywood. All right, let's finish the tour before I get any further. I'm having a hard time, as usual. I am so tangled in right now. Okay, I'm so sorry. That was terrible. Let me throw some lights on. I finished my second wall. That first wall came out pretty badass, and it's not even done yet. This wall is pretty cool. It's not as cool as that wall, but it's pretty cool, I think. And I'll probably change everything 10 different times, but I do have it. The second wall is done. Dun, dun, dun. It's not like done. It's not completely done, but it's reasonable. It's done enough to film it. Yuppers. That's not everything either. I have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff. Some of you may or may not know I'm a little bit of a tool hoarder. Also, I've just realized a hardware hoarder. I was going through all my crap. I have a lot of hardware. I have so much shit I'll never use. I'm gonna end up taking it to the shop at work because I'll never use it. It'll probably get used there. But yep, old wall number 2, pretty badass, eh? This has been really cool. I'm experimenting with tons of different looks with these palette boards. Different colors, different stains, different finishes. This is my table full of oak. This entire table is all freaking beautiful, solid oak. Now, except for these. These are plywood. Everything else. Beautiful oak. Yes, sirree. And I've tried not to do too many different finishes with that. But as far as the palette boards, I've been trying all kinds of stuff. It's actually enjoyable. It really kind of relaxes. Yeah, it's fun. It's nice. What is it? Some stuff comes out really good. Some stuff doesn't. But that's kind of the beauty of it. Just experimenting. You know, after doing 100 of them or more, it turns out I really like the way they look naturally. The natural look is like the best look. After I stained and painted and dyed up 1,000 boards, I'm like, you know what? The natural ones really look the best. The lighting is not the greatest, but it's another thing with the whole workshop and man cave is lighting, you know. I've got a lot of it, an insane amount of lighting. It's not enough. And, you know, I need like a mix. I want some of this nice subtle lighting, and then like real bright workshop lighting. I don't know, like, I score wood that just, I don't even know what half the crap is, but it's like beautiful. I don't know if this is cherry. Is cherry wood naturally kind of red? I don't know. But you can still see the original saw marks. It feels like metal. I mean, it is so damn heavy. What else? I had stained some, not stained, polyurethane, a bunch of this oak pallet boards just to kind of see what they would look like, just polyurethane, and they're okay. I laid it on it really heavy, and they look good. I didn't stain them or nothing. I guess, you're really not supposed to stain hardwood. You're supposed to keep it with its beautiful look as it is. But you can finish it with different things. Some of these, what else? Just a natural look for some reason. Oh, my body is killing me. Killing me. Some of the colors, I don't know. I was experimenting with color. Oh, this is an oak board. How did this get mixed up in there? Oh, this is one of the ones I just got. I just scored a whole bunch of them recently, and they are mixed in here. That's cool. That's cool. I don't know. I was thinking about trying to build like a special kind of workbench or something with these pallet boards, so people will lay them all on edge. So, even though up here they're all different heights, down here they're completely all the same. Let me check and make sure I'm even in frame. I have this paranoia about not being in frame. So there is a way to stack these boards all up, glue and clamp them together, and when it's dried, the bottoms, if you do it correctly, will be essentially square or close to it. And then you can finish it off and make it perfectly flat, and it would make an extremely tough work tabletop. But anyway, I don't know if I'm going to do that. First I got to finish these walls. The whole idea with these all these hundreds of pallet boards were to do walls with them. Some of them, like this one, I can't remember what I even used on some of these. Just gorgeous. They're just friggin' beautiful. Even some of the colored ones. In fact, this is a friggin' cutoff from my furring strips on the concrete. I didn't even want to. I think I was just experimenting with food coloring. There are a lot of different things I tried. A lot of different things. Initially, I really figured I liked the dark. I liked it. All the pictures of real sweet man caves and workshops had a lot of very dark wood and a lot of, I don't know, earth tony, dark gray, a lot of grays and stuff. And the one I saw had a lot of red, and it just looked so badass. And that was the direction I started to go with this. I was going to actually kind of transition and change colors as the wall around the corner, but I don't know yet. I really don't. Some of the burned wood, and some of them didn't come out all perfect, but it's a lot of fun doing it. It's a great hobby. Something to get into with somebody. Pulling the pallet boards is kind of a pain in the butt, but lumber is so expensive that it's rewarding in its own way, and you get a lot of slivers and nails and stuff. But I really have no frigging taste, or I don't know what the word is. I cannot put colors and I have no taste or skill for design. I wish I had somebody that could help me lay things out and make them look good and pick what looks good and what doesn't look good. Whoa. Because I really am not good at that. I know gray. I tried a gray stain. And a lot of the walls had gray boards mixed in with them. So I do have some grays, which almost look blue, don't they? I don't know if the camera, but from here they look kind of blue. I do have some blue that I was actually going to have with the transition of reds and blues. Look how nice though that some of these are the best, like the best ones. It came out incredible. I should do more. It's been a little busy, and I do want to do more just like these. These came out really good. The only thing is that they're odd size. They won't fit in very well with the pallet wall. Unless I trim them, I might be able to cut them down. I don't know how well they'll pick up on camera, how good they are, but at least I thought they were. You know, that's just another thing. I'm sure people are out there looking at this like, it looks like a 4-year-old made that in arts and crafts. This one came out good. This was a pretty nice board, like a Home Depot 6-foot 1x6. I just, really carefully stained it with some really good stain, good gel stain. Did I even get that on film? I don't know. That board right here is a big black one. Here's the back side where I did it in a different stain. It's not quite as nice. The lighting, it's so bright in here, but when I look through the camera, it looks like it's not very bright in here. More lumber. I do have a bunch. I've got like over 60 2x4s. I just didn't drag them all down here. What else? Yeah, so I got a little cluster effed, if you know what I mean. So I started to organize, going through all my nuts and bolts. I have too many. I have what we in the business like to call way too much shit. And I went through and thinned it out big time today, emptied out a lot of garbage. And now I'm moving on to some other crap. I do want to make a bunch of videos with building the workbench. I think that'll be fun. I'm not good at it and I'll probably mess up quite a bit, but I want to learn that stuff. I want to learn it. I don't know. Different joints, mortise and tenons and all that crap. Dovetails. So, I'm always struggling because I don't know where anything is. I'm very, very used to having my tools exactly. I knew exactly where everything is. I no longer have that, so I'm spending forever looking for crap, and it's driving me crazy. I have to go through every drawer over and over again looking for stuff, and that's no fun. I don't know, just having stuff scattered everywhere, it gets aggravating for me. I get uncomfortable with feeling overwhelmed with crap. I don't know. Then I have like one heck of a garbage day that week. Throw out like tons and tons of stuff I don't use. Actually, for my first time ever dealing with pipe clamps, which are pretty cool. So the people that lived here before me have left a bunch of crap in the rafters, including like, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but there's like a bunch of pipe and a ton of it, like 200 feet of pipe. And you can make these gigantic woodworking clamps as big as you want, fairly inexpensively, but that's one thing. I was going to organize my drill bits and all my driver bits, such as, Allen heads and screw gun bits, like these things, all these like screw gun bits. So I bought $100 worth of organizers. I really like those kind. They just have a very nice clean look, and I'll eventually build a real nice shelf for them and all that. And I'm gonna start filling them up, start organizing, and what I really need to also do is my tools. I'm gonna go through the toolboxes and put everything in their proper places. I don't know if I should do a video of that or not. But yeah, I think I'm at about the halfway point. I've changed things around quite a bit. Everything got so dusty and messed up in here from sawing. I mean, they're just BB guns. It's not the end of the world, but yeah, it kind of changed things a little bit. But still, I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. Anyway, thanks for watching the halfway point, and I'll be doing a bunch more videos really soon. So have a great day. Bye bye.